Happy Monday. Thank you for joining me for this week's Weekly Wisdom. Now, I don't know about you, but whenever I first became a leader, I really wanted my employees to like me. I wanted them to like me so bad. And it bothered me when a few of them didn't. And every time I would go to a new area, it would take time to get, there was always this difficult group of employees. In every location that you go to, there's a difficult group. And it would take time to get them on my side. And as I grew in my leadership career, I learned that whether my employees liked me or not wasn't what was important. Did they respect me? So after a while, I started working towards respect. Because after they respected me, then they would start liking me. And there would be a mutual relationship of respect and trust and like. But the respect had to come first. So there were 3 things that I always did at any new department that I went into. The first thing that I did was be consistent. Be consistent from employee to employee. Make sure that everybody was getting that same level of leadership. From the employees that were driving me insane to the employees that I immediately just clicked with. I would make sure that they were all treated equally. Would I have my favorites? Yes. But my favorites didn't know that they were my favorites, much less the rest of the employees. Because my job as a leader was to make sure that everybody felt valued and respected. So after consistency, the second thing that I would do was transparency. I would always be open with my employees. I would tell them any question that you ask me, I will answer honestly. If I know the answer but cannot tell you, I'll tell you that too. I'll let you know that unfortunately at this time I can't speak about that. But as soon as I can, I will let you know. The other thing is if they would ask me to do something, then I would do it. And there came a time when I was pregnant that if you've ever heard of pregnancy brain, y'all, it's a thing. And it got to where I just couldn't remember anything. And so I would tell my cast members, hey guys, here's the deal. You asked me to do this, and I promise I'm going to try really hard to remember to do this. But if I haven't gotten back to you in an hour, 24 hours, depending on what the situation is, please follow up with me. It simply means that I forgot, not that it's not important. I'm just juggling a lot right now. So I would be consistent. I would be transparent. And I would be fair. I would make sure that, again, everybody's slate would be wiped clean. Whenever I was walking for the first couple of walks with more senior leaders in the area, if they would start telling me about the cast members, I would try hard not to listen because I didn't want anything to influence how I felt about anybody on my team. I wanted to make my own decisions and I wanted to learn about each and every one of them. A lot of times you'll go in and people will be like, oh, that one, you got to worry about that one. She's a real challenge. Take it with a grain of salt. You need to learn your employees. You need to learn their strengths. You need to learn their opportunities. And you need to learn how they fit on your team, not how they fit on somebody else's. So remember, consistency, transparency, and fairness. Those 3 things will get you to respect. And once you get to where your employees respect you, then they'll truly like you because they'll understand what you expect from them and where you're going and how it's going to make them better. Thank you for joining me for this week. Can't wait to see you next week. Don't forget, leave what you learned in the comments. And as always, you got this.